Hey guy, how's it going? So it's 9:30 at night in St. Louis right now, and I want to do a video. Yesterday, I went and searched for a practice amp for my son. He's going back to college, so he's going to stay in the dorm. So he needs something small that he can play his guitar through. He's learning guitar right now, and it's something that to me, when I buy him a practice amp, he has to sound good. There's no point playing at all if your practice amp does not sound good. There's a lot of great amps out there now with the new technology. The amp modeling technology has gone leaps and bounds since it started. So there's a lot of good sounding amps out there. But I wanted something small, lightweight, and compact, and still has that good sound to it. And I think I found a proper amp. I think I found the best amp for him, and I love it so much. I'm gonna get one for myself as well. And it is the Boss Katana Mini, and this is it right here. So this amp is 7 watts, but it's a lot louder than you think. In fact, I can say that it will compare to my Marshall in the back. And I think I'm gonna do the comparison. I'll play something through this amp. I'll play something through the Marshall so you can hear it. All right. So this amp weighs about 2 pounds 11 ounces. So it's about 1.2 kilograms. And exactly how big is this amp? Let me show you. This is just a regular hardcover book. This is the Ozzy biography. It's a regular hardcover book. So if you know what a book size is, and then this is the amp, and this is the size. Alright, so actually the book is actually wider than the amp. Clearly the amp is wider than the book, of course, but as far as the size on the surface, it's actually smaller. So you can actually put this in a backpack, take it with you. So let's go over the features real quick. Okay, here's the top of the amp. You got let's start from the left side. You got the input jack, and you have the gain. And then there's 3 different types of sound. You have brown sound, crunch, and clean. The brown sound has a really good distortion for hard rock and heavy metal. It gets to me it sounds a lot like you can get the George Lynch sound, almost the Van Halen sound as well. The crunch, you can almost get the blues, the dirty blues kind of sound. Also has a classic British classic rock sound as well. And clean, you can actually play clean like just a clean acoustic piece on the electric guitar, or you can just plug in your acoustic guitar, electric acoustic, and play. And you got the volume knob, and you get the equalizers, bass, mid, and treble. Oh, by the way, this is how I set up my the equalizers. How I set up on all my settings. And sometimes I might change a little bit, but that's basically my setup. My bass, it's about 85%. Mid, it's about 70, 75. And treble is about same as the bass, about 80. And then you have the cool thing about this amp, has a delay. It has time and level. Basically, time is the time of the delay, and the level is how loud the delay is. That usually you won't find this on a mini amp like this. Okay. So that's the top part of it. And when I switch between brown and the gain, and that's when I changed the gain button over here. So if that's how I would mess around if I want to have more gain when I play, to have a dirtier blues sound or cleaner sound on the crunch channel, or if I want it to be full out metal, like the modern metal sound, I would turn the gain up higher and turn the mid down. But this is how I usually prefer a lower gain, and then more mid. That's how I usually my sound is when you hear me recording on my videos and lessons. That's usually my setup. So, like I said, I'll compare to my Marshall sound, the one that I usually record, exact same setting that I record on my Marshall, and compare it to this mini amp and see what it sounds like. And you tell me which one sound better. Okay, so that's the top part. In the back, you have the battery compartment. So you can use battery or power adapter. So for battery, you use 6 AA battery. Okay. Now for power adapter, it says that you have to use the Roland PS B1U model. PS as in Sam, B as in boy, 1U. However, they don't make that anymore. So the replacement is PSB120. So what you want to do, you want to find a power adapter that's PSB120. Do not get PSA120 because that will not work for this amp. It's not compatible. I mean, it will work, but you don't want to risk frying your amps or not drawing enough currents for your amp. So be sure you get PSB120, the Roland power adapter, or something similar to that. Also, in addition to that, you also have an auxiliary jack. Auxiliary is you can plug in your MP3 players or something and use the speakers of the Katana to play your music or anything else. And you also have a headphone out, which you get a cabinet voice, and then you can just put it on your headphone and then play without using the speakers, so you won't have to bother your roommate. So again, this is a perfect size, perfect amp. It's light. It's such a wonderful little amp that you can carry around. It's perfect for my son for practice. And like I say, I think I'm going to get one for myself. I may get something a little bigger, the 50-watt Katana, or 100 watts, who knows. But I really like this thing right here. So let's turn it on and check out the sound. Alright, so let's test out the Boss Katana right now. Right now it's a brown channel, and my gain is about 60%. And I show you where I set my treble, my mid, and bass. I haven't touched those yet. Those are still the same. And my time on the delay, I had to level up about 60%, and my time delay is about 40%. So this is what it sounds like. Same channel, we'll turn the pickup to the neck pickup. Now, if I stay at the brown channel, I'm going to turn the gain up all the way to about 90%. And I'm going to turn the mid down so I can get that crunch sound. This is what it sounds like. Alright, so the next setting, I'm going to change it to the crunch sound. I'm going to move this button here to middle section. Get the crunch sound. Now with crunch, I'm trying to get the dirty blue sound. I'm going to turn the gain down a little, some more. I'm going to turn the mid button right here Okay, so I'm going to turn the mid back up to about 60%. So we're going to try this setting right here. So turn the gain down some more, about 60 right here. And so let's try to play the crunch mode with this setting. So now let's move on to the neck pickup. That was a bridge pickup before. Now it's a neck pickup. So that's the crunch channel. So let's move on to the clean channel. I'm gonna leave everything. It's the same. Turn the volume down on my guitar a little bit. So now that was the gain was at 60% when I was doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the volume all the way up and turn my gain down to about 20%. See how clean we can get with this amp right here, with the gain down to about 15% to 20%. So that's pretty good. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to turn the delay up a little bit more. So I'll turn the delay level all the way up. Let's do a little more timing. Turn it to time, delay all the way up. You can see the slap back is a lot longer. Now if you want to keep them down like that, you go. Okay, so that was all the setting for the Boss Katana. You can see that little tiny amp. I pay $100, and it sounds wonderful. It's a great little amp. Now the AC adapter is separate, so you probably have to pay another $30 to get that. But it's well worth it because the batteries, the battery's expensive. So anyway, so if you stick around for a few minutes, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it back on the brown channel. I'm gonna play this amp again, play exact same riff on here, and then I'm gonna switch to my Marshall and play on my Marshall so you can hear the difference. Alright, so here's a brown channel from the Katana sound, okay? trying to give a different sound on a using basic riff and solo. Okay, back to my trusted Marshall valve state head. This is what I use to record all of my lessons and videos. Let's play it so you can compare the two, and please let me know what you think. Alright, so here it goes. Okay, so that was it. The Boss Katana Mini 7-watt, and I hope you enjoyed the review. Please let me know what you think. Please comment and subscribe to my channel. And like I said, it's a wonderful amp. I'm definitely going to get one. I can't decide if I want to stick with the Mini or if I want to go up higher to get the 50-watt or 100-watt amp. That way I have more. You have amp modelings and more effect to choose from. With the combo amp, you can actually go on the Boss website and download another 50 some different types of effects onto your Katana. But for this tiny box, you can't beat it. It's just wonderful. I really like it a lot. So thanks for watching. See you next time.